Oh, I'm so excited for your next recipe. Sardines on toast. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but I love sardines. Raise your hand if you're with me on this, because they are so good.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
We're in.
This is what we're talking about. We're gonna bring it back to cabbage and sardines. We're bringing back all these
I know.
foods that have kind of gone under. Kale came
1950s.
up, and you know,
I know.
exactly.
We're bringing back the 50s is what we're doing, and we love the 50s. We just think that was an era where they tapped into really great things, and there's a lot of smart economizing that went on, and this is a great example of a wonderful canned food that's really good for you.
So again, a canned food. One, we did the price. So the sardines. This is I did fillets, so these are a little bit more expensive than if you just got the whole sardines. You could do whichever one you choose. If you're watching your phosphorus, the fillets have a little bit less bones than the other ones. If you're like one of my transplant patients and you want more phosphorus, then you actually want the bones. So either way. I also rinse these under cold water to get rid of some of that sodium. You can find the low sodium one. I believe Dani was able to find for her next recipe, foreshadowing.
Yes.
No added salt salmon. But these I just rinsed under cold water. You can do that with your tuna. You do that with your beans. Anything canned will help to get rid of some of that salt or sodium. So what I'm gonna do, I've already toasted it. You can also butter it if you want. I'm just keeping it easy. So I've got some lettuce. Again, you can use spinach. You can use whatever else you've got in the...
Drizzle some olive oil too onto the bread.
I'm gonna do that at the end.
Honey, I cannot wait. I'm excited.
I'm gonna drizzle it at the end.
Yes, friends. Drizzling is the best.
You know, we should have had your compost thing. She had a
board.
fancy compost thing we were gonna use, and I said, no, we don't need it.
I'll
there
spot
we go.
you. I'll just, you know, magically it disappears. That's what we do here.
The magic
it's
of
magic.
TV.
And then the camera crew helps us. Just kidding, camera crew.
Okay, and I've got a tomato. So Dani already talked about the potassium, right? We've had so much teaching in the past that we can't have tomatoes, we can't have bananas, everything's too high in potassium. We've talked about it before. What we're learning now, and more of the evidence, is that the whole foods for the potassium are actually okay. So your fruits, your vegetables, actually can help lower those potassium levels because you're getting the fiber. You're getting the fiber from the bread, you're getting some fiber from your veggies. So go ahead, have especially a couple slices of tomatoes. This isn't even high potassium.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You get so much water in fresh ingredients, and frozen vegetables would be in the same category. They're high in water. Once you start going into pizza sauce or pasta sauce, where you've processed, you've concentrated, you've removed fiber, and you've boiled the tomatoes, right? Then you're going to see a different composition. So not all tomatoes are created equal. Not all potatoes are created equal. A double boiled potato versus French fries, you know, you get frozen, very different. So that's been a bit of the tricky part, is kind of rewiring ourselves to think differently about food and how processing it matters, and also bringing that education to our patients. So I'm sure you're getting lots of mixed messages out there.
Awesome. So this is the sardines on toast. I added some olive oil. Again, you're getting that. You want that fat. You need your fat. You need your protein. You need your fiber. Those are the things that some of us steer away from. We don't get enough, and that's what's going to keep us full.